we're back because I just wanted to let you guys see that Mr. Chupino came out to his yard. So he's out exploring now on the lion move day. And Simon, the white tiger, has definitely noticed him from his habitat. Where are you going, Chup? Chup is coming up to the corner. Yes, yeah, I'm fine with that. So Chupino, you're going to explore your new yard. So if you're new to us, we're the Wildcat Sanctuary in Sandstone, Minnesota. It's Lion Moving Day. We have switched some lions in their habitats for their special needs. So they're just going into their new areas. Chupino here is always easy to tell who he is because he has the dark mane all the way along his belly, but also Chupino has no tail, and we don't know why he has no tail. He came to us last year from a zoo that closed down in Argentina, and we do know that Chupino means animal with no tail, so we assume he was born that way, but we are not sure at all. He's in his mid-20s, but he's looking pretty good. So we've moved him to a little bit of smaller yard than he was in since he's aging. And then also he really loves to have females near him, even though he can't be with a female due to his older age right now. And so he's talking. But Miss Shanti Deva, another lion in her mid-20s, will be moving next door. And Shanti definitely is showing signs of her age, but we want to get her outside in a great spot, but it wouldn't be safe to put them together, but they'll be on a shared wall to be able to talk to each other. We anticipate Shanti will be definitely dominant, just like Sultania was over Chupino, but hopefully it will give them some companionship in their older years, even though they can't safely be together. And then Leo and Mansa are moving across the other way. Leo's already exploring the new habitat, and Mansa is being very cautious about the move, not knowing exactly what we're asking of her and making sure she's comfortable every step. And so the staff is being very patient with her as well. And they built a chute system in their indoor building that they could walk through so that these guys didn't have to be crated or sedated. And Chupino seems to be doing well, walking around, checking his shared wall, which is closest to female Mansa, who's in her holding yard working on moving over. So today was just a moving day. Oh, hello, Chup. Hello, Chup. Hi, gorgeous. And you can see this guy, he's got a beautiful mane. He's actually doing really well. We were informed when he came to us last year that he was 25 years old, 22 years old. Sultania was 25, but he is acting younger than 22 or 23 years old. So we know he's older, but we don't know how accurate those records were on him, where Sultania came to us at a middle-aged, or I should say middle 20s-year-old lion, trying to talk and hear the caretakers and follow what's going on with the other moves. Sorry, I'm multitasking, so. But you can see he's super interested in staying along the shared wall where he can see female Mansa in her holding yard area. What you doing, Chup? Soon you're going to meet Shanti Deva next door. All right, so Mansa moved over. Good job, right? So Mansa, absolutely. What they did is once they moved Chupino out, they allowed Leo back into the room and into the chute, and Mansa followed Leo over to the new yard. So, hi. So Leo came into his indoor bedroom. He's gonna go out with Mansa. Now you can get up close and personal with the chute. Nobody was interacting with the cats. They were in this chute from their room to their other room. and it was all smooth. So we'll check out.
Chupino over onto the left side of Fractory to the back enclosure. Leo and Mansa then shifted over to the right. All cats who confirm line out of the building will be entering to take down the chute.
So the move was successful, calming and quiet. Now we have to find out where Leo and Mansa are. Oh, they're having a little bit of a spat in the corner because Mansa's being a little bit intimidated. Leo, you be good to your girl. So there's Leo rolling, and Mansa, you'll see, is moved over. Leo, are you being silly? Are you being a silly boy? So I have a feeling Mansa's a little bit on edge from the move, and Leo is trying to be sweet, cuddly Leo, and Mansa's not having any of it. She's walked around the front of the habitat now. Oh, Choopy, what you doing? And Choopy's standing at the corner saying hi. So yeah, people are asking about their age. You are correct. Chupino, Sultania, and Shanti Deva are very old for lions, even in captivity. Lions live usually 18 to 22 years old in captivity, so once they get past that, that is a lot older. Leo and Mansa here are much younger, this brother and sister. And so that's why when we have such geriatric cats, moving the habitats not only to give the younger cats more space, but to actually get the older cats into areas that we can manage their arthritis a little better, give them companionship through shared walls in a safer way, and things like that is so important. So on a daily basis, we're monitoring the cats, we're having meetings with caretakers and everybody else to make sure we're doing what's in the best interest of each cat. Mansa went to her holding yard and is looking at going back in. And Leo is still over there marking. There'll never be enough time to mark that whole habitat. What you think, Miss Mansa? So Leo, I have a feeling, is going to follow her right into her holding yard. And I have a feeling Mansa's going to tell him a little bit off because, like, again, she's definitely way more cautious about her new territory than the boys are. And now he's going to go around and to the other side of the habitat to say hello to her over by Chupino's cave. And a lot of people asked, did Chupino get his favorite den box moved over to his new habitat? And the answer is, of course, yes. So not only does Chupino have the cabana, and I'm on the back side of it now, but that favorite lean-to of his that was on the other habitat is actually been moved in too because he loved that so much. So we're the Wildcat Sanctuary. We're accredited sanctuary for big cats. We rescue wild cats. We do not buy, breed, trade, or sell. We provide free roaming habitats to all the animals here. We have shift yards and indoor temperature controlled buildings that they get access to anytime they want. We have an on-site vet hospital, but all of this comes at a cost. We obviously survive on donations like any nonprofit does. And right now we have our Miracle Match program where if you give, it becomes double, 25 becomes 50, 50 becomes 100. And it's a great time to make your gift go twice as far for the animals. Chupino's doing his flame and response, so he's getting some good smells. And so people are asking me, how do I think Shanti will respond when she moves next door? Shanti has always been quite assertive to other cats, even though she is pretty calm to people. And so I expect nothing less of her. But as you know, oh, there goes Leo chasing Mansa. But as you know, Sultania was pretty dominant over Chupino too. So Chupino gets in line pretty quickly. So this is something we do know that is a unique behavior to Mansa that we haven't seen in other lionesses. When Mansa gets nervous around Leo, she drops to the ground and kind of freezes. And this is how, when we started the play dates, how it always had, started out. But Leo's gotten pretty good about stop, dropping, and rolling right next to her when she does that. And then she's getting up and walking around. So like I said, he is way more relaxed than she is. And I think she's a little annoyed about how he is so relaxed in the new environment, and she wants to check everything out. So when they move to a new habitat, it is usually about 24 hours, and oops, I zoomed in too much, and they really settle down. Let me see if I can fix this for you guys. The zoom is not working. And so, part of it is some cats, like you saw Sky and Celine, just ran in and didn't have a care in the world. Other cats might be a little nervous and stay in their building or holding yard for a day or two. Every cat does it at its own volition, and we don't ever try and force them. We also will give them positive reinforcement and encouragement, but sometimes a cat being left alone to smell and figure everything out is much more calming to them than the caretakers always being around. So we really look at it again as each individual. All right, well, those are our moves for the day. Shanti Deva is next on the list. I don't know if we'll get service, but luckily we've had some good service today. There's no rhyme or reason when we get cell service here at the sanctuary. But Chupino, Leo, and Mansa have been moved to their habitats. Everybody's doing well and calm. And Shanti Deva will be the next. And we'll see how her and Chupino do. And really, it'll be up to Shanti how soon she wants to move, because she'll be walking into her transport crate. The staff have been working diligently with giving her positive enforcement since she's on the other side of the sanctuary. And then they will drive her slowly down, her crate down, and let her out into the indoor room first, so that she can get used to the smells and scents of the safety of the building. Hi, Leo. Chupino, are you still talking, handsome? Good boy. You're a good boy. So thanks, everyone, and we'll let you know how Shanti Deva's move goes.